And welcome to the 2023 Association of Silky Soccer Draft. 18 young men will have their lives absolutely changed for the better, all in the hands of two powerful men, Max Becker and Ben Gabura. After some shady underhand dealings, Ben Gabura has come out with the first overall pick. Off to the commissioner to see the first overall pick. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you for coming. It is my honor to be presenting this year's Association of Silky Soccer Draft. And now, the moment you all been waiting for. With the first overall pick in the 2023 ASS Draft, Ben Gabura selects Trevor Cairns, Cam out of Drury University. Wow, what a pick! Oh, this is stunning. Off to Mel Kiper for the draft analysis here. Well, this kid's a generational can't-miss talent. Simple as that. Okay, you look at the pros of this guy. Open legs will be megged on sight. He is a lethal weapon when it comes to nutmegging. The ball calls him daddy. I do too. Can't blame the ball. Whatever Trevor wants, I'm down. You know, if he wants to put some other pros down here, just put it down. Kid's great. Kid's got no cons. He does have two cons, though. Prefers to embarrass opponents over racking up goals. You know, he's not much of a stat sheet stuffer, more like a pants wetter, if you know what I mean. But, you know, powerless against one-legged amputees. Can't make something without two legs. Simple as that. Now, you know, I don't think we have any one-legged amputees so far in this league, so we should be good there. Stats, 7.9 nutmegs per 90. He is a connoisseur of the nutmeg. 3.2 opponents' hands-on knees per 90. Now, he is also, I do believe they are all in tiers as well. 0.2 sprints per 90. Now, these were Opta stats from last year. We do get reports that Trevor Cairns has been running marathons this offseason. Very scary for opposition. His draft stock has been absolutely skyrocketing since this news. And that's about all I got. Trevor Cairns. Can't miss. May carry his team to a national championship. Who knows? Or he might fail because, you know, Max Becker's a hell of a player himself. Thank you, Mel Kiper. Now, the graphic is wrong because actually Max Becker is on the clock. Boom! Would you look at that? Now, is the pick in? I'm getting word that the pick is in. Actually, I'm getting word that both picks are in. Becker has gone and picked two players at once here with 2 and 3. He is ready to go. Off to the commissioner to announce both picks at once. Yes, I'm still here, yes. Yes, I know. You all hate me, but I love ya. All right, we've got two hot and crispy picks by the Max Becker. Let's see. With the second overall pick in this year's ASS Draft, Max Becker selects Owen Reyes, midfielder out of Baldwin Wallace University. Wow, but wait. He's got another one. With this year's third overall pick in the 2023 draft, to pair with Owen Reyes, Max Becker selects his best friend of all time, Daniel Gabura, defender out of Rochester Institute of Technology. I love that kid. Wow! Max Becker has just won the draft. He has picked up the best player in the draft, Daniel Gabura, at 3. Don't know how he fell that far. This is impressive. I don't know how he came out with this. Maybe someone threw out drug allegations beforehand to shoot his draft stock. This is so unfair that he was able to get Daniel Gabura at 3. Let's roll out to Mel Kiper for this analysis. Start with Owen Reyes, the second overall pick. Well, yeah, as you can see, Owen Reyes here, he's an absolute freak athlete. He's a pump stomp god. If he's coming up against lower opposition, you can bet your sweet bippy he's getting 5+ goals. His left foot is strictly reserved for bang time. Never seen him miss a shot with his left foot. He's comparable to Jude Bellingham, if you ask me, if Jude Bellingham played D3 soccer in Midwestern America, to be honest. Now, there are some cons. Kid's got hamstrings that just are not good. Breaks every other play. Right foot is strictly reserved for missing tap-ins. You better hope you give it to his left foot when he shoots, even though he's not left-footed. He's also terrified of Daniel Gabura marking him. Thankfully, Becker has chosen to take Daniel Gabura with him, so this con is nullified. This looks like a great pickup. Now stats 2.6 scheming runs per 90. He's an absolute demon out of the midfield. 1.0 near hamstring tears per 90. Cause for concern, to be honest. And 51 goals for midfield for NOHS. That's a real stat. That's insane. Now back to the main guy. Yeah, I'm back. We're gonna throw it out to Mel Kiper again. Yeah, I'm back. So it's Daniel Gabura. What more can I say? This kid, absolute athlete, freak athlete, moves those puppies like lightning, high dog individual, and plays the game the right way occasionally. Now, what are the cons about this guy? I mean, you know, sometimes you can't have it all. So he's not that great at shooting, passing, dribbling, and other secondary activities. But you know, those are small cons in the end of the game. You know what I mean? So stats 8.2 eats per 90. Can't mark him when he does it. 26.7 overlapping runs per 90 and 26.8 recovery runs per 90. How's that even possible? You ask him. Kid's an absolute dog. Simple as that. Max Becker has just won the draft. Thank you. And I'm also delayed on the graphic here again. Ben Gabura is on the clock, but he's actually not on the clock anymore because he has his 2 picks ready to go. Let's go back out to the commissioner. Yes, I'm here. Don't worry. Hell yeah. 4 and 5. Destiny at its finest. All right. Let's see here. Wow. With the 4th overall pick in the 2023 ASS draft, Ben Gabura has select Ryan Sanborn, forward out of Bowling Green State University. Hold on. Again, there's another one as usual. Now, 5th overall pick. Beats me. Shane Cairns, forward, Missouri and S&T. Wow. And there goes our D1 athlete and our D2 athlete, I believe there. Let's see. Let's go to Mel Kiper on the draft analysis on first Shane Cairns. Yep, well, Shane Cairns, we were wondering where he'd go. Some thought he was going to go first overall. Some thought he would go last. It was a real toss-up. The pros, ball control so good you'd think it's in his scrotum. Kid's good at controlling balls, if you know what I mean. High production of steaming bangers. He's good for one every single game. And he has grown significantly in height. That is good pro there, if you ask me. Now the cons, Ben Gabura. Now, important key, Ben Gabura has taken him. So are there any cons to Shane Cairns? I don't think so. This guy might be a Hall of Famer before he even plays a single game. You know what I mean? If there's no Ben Gabura there to shield him off the ball, who's stopping him? Not Daniel Gabura. Stats, 1.3 overhead flicks per 90. Likes to juggle the ball in the corner. 355 pounds back squat. Saw that. That was pretty impressive. Might have gone up since then. 0.9 Bardowskis per 90. He's good for one. And you could check his Twitch clips for that. Now let's see his partner in crime. We got 4th overall pick, Ryan Sanborn. He's so fast, he gives Light a head start. You know what I mean? This kid is an absolute flat-out winner, never lost. If he wishes to embarrass you, he will. As simple as that. Now, what are the cons? Penalties. Now, also, he grants mercy upon his poor souls trying to defend him too often. You know, sometimes he doesn't want to embarrass you. He doesn't even want to put you in the dirt because he's too much of a nice guy. Another con, penalties. Stats, sub 4.040, unofficial, but I recorded it by hand and by my mind. I counted really good. 1.3 dribbles past entire team per 90. Eric Nguyen can tell you about that. 96 goals and assists in NOHS career. That's a real stat. I checked that. That's a real stat. So, Ben Gabura is looking like a great team today. Thank you, Mel Kiper. And again, Becker is on the clock. Not Ben. Becker is on the clock. Becker is no longer on the clock. He is ready with his pick. Commissioner, let's throw it to you. Yes, we're still going. We got a lot of picks to go through here. What is this? What is this? 6-7? Yeah. 6-7. All right. You just knew this was going to happen. All right, with the 6th overall pick in this year's ASS draft, Max Becker has taken Grant Becker, midfield out of Thiel University. It's the bloodline connection, and guess what? Another connection. With the 7th overall pick in this year's ASS draft, Max Becker has taken Max Hess, forward out of JCU. You put those two guys together, you get Max Becker. What can I say? Thank you, Commissioner. Now, this is not a surprise. We know how much Max Becker likes Grant Becker. Shares the same last name. Let's get right into the details here with Mel Kiper. Now, the pros of Grant Becker: high IQ individual. Size of head is optimal for headers. Massive. Okay, ball retention specialist. I've never seen him lose the ball in my life. He was literally born for soccer. If your last name is Becker, you better hope that you're left-footed and you can touch a ball. Remember the cons about this guy? Slide tackling in the box, particularly in finals. We're gonna have to talk about that later. Another con: top speed. He's got little legs. Let's be honest. Stats: 2.2 set pieces right to the dome per 90, and 3.0 Grand Obsessed fans per match. I think they make custom jerseys or something. I also think they follow him wherever he goes. 1.5 teal pronunciation corrections per day. Apparently it's called teal. We don't know yet. Now, let's throw over to Max Hess, chosen by Max Becker. What do you have, Mel Kiper? Thank you, Mel Kiper. Now, what are the pros of Max Hess? This guy, 7th overall pick, pure gorilla running. Can't stop him. At the pinnacle of human fitness, to be honest. An absolute pest on defense. Call an exterminator. Cheeky little long shot always on the card, particularly a little wrap around to the back post. He's a lethal finisher outside the box. Now, cons about this guy: his body has become perfectly engineered for lifting heavy weights, not kicking balls. Let's be honest, he's been out of the game for a little bit. Scary running noises. Don't get near him when he's running. And offsides rule seems to be optional. Thankfully, I don't think there was offsides in this ASS draft, in this ASS season, so he might be on for a couple of goals. Now, stats about this guy: 278 recorded IQ, possibly the most ever. 3% body fat percentage, ripped as hell. 2.3 steam engine runs per 90. Kid doesn't stop running until he runs into something, if you know what I mean. So, let's throw it back out to the host. It's me. It's still me. Again, Ben is on the clock, not Becker. Ben's on the clock. I don't know if Ben is ready. This has been a great draft so far. We got a lot of studs still on the board. See how the teams are shaking out. We got first overall, just for recap, first overall pick was Trevor Cairns, and somehow Ben Gabura has paired him up with his star-studded brother, Shane Cairns. My dog has just entered the basement and may ruin the entire set. So, one moment. And now, Ben's picks are ready. Let's throw it back out to the commissioner. Hello. I've got the picks in my hand. What is it? 8, 9, 9, 10? 8, 9, 9, 10. 8, 9. With the 8th overall pick in this year's ASS draft, Ben Gabura selects Brendan Cummings, birthday boy, out of Bowling Green State University. This is a massive pickup. Now, also, 9th overall in this year's ASS draft, Ben Gabura selects Luke Duncan, center back, out of Dayton University. Wow, another amazing pick. Let's go over to the draft analysis. Starting with Brendan Cummings, Mel Kiper. Hello. Here's Brendan Cummings. Now, Brendan Cummings, where does he play? Anywhere, everywhere. Goalkeeper, left back, right back, CDM, left wing, striker. His versatility is through the roof. He has adoption papers ready for any player marking him on a corner. He's prone to making unbelievably great plays. Seems like a can't miss prospect. Cons, prone to making unbelievably terrible plays. He might be a full miss prospect. Missing persons report must be filled out prior to recovery runs. He doesn't do them. Shots may hit ceiling. That's a lock. Stats: 2.8 worldies per 90. He's on for something crazy, and it's either a save or a dribble or a shot. I don't know. 1.2 howlers per 90. Still, no idea where they're coming from, but they're probably coming. And 2.0 nuts in opposition mouths. This guy can jump, and this guy's an aerial threat. Take him off the no-fly list. Now, with the 9th overall pick, let's throw to Mel Kiper to Luke Duncan here. Thank you, Mel Kiper. Hello, Mel Kiper. Pros: he's just a solid all-around player. Can't complain. Luke Duncan understands the current geopolitical environment in India. Heard he was there in real life too. Also, if the Berlin Wall was a soccer player, it's called Luke Duncan. Look it up. Cons: Oscar slaughters. Ginger. Frequently changes his favorite Gabura. Pick a side, man. Stats: 78 scoop catches when juggling and 0.01 steps in opposition half. Man just likes to defend. That's all he's there for. Thank you, Mel Kiper. All right. God damn it. Max is on the clock. Max is ready. Throw it to the commissioner, baby. Thank you. Bang! We got some good picks for Max Becker here. This is my team, isn't it? Yep. Okay. With the 10th overall pick in the 2023 Association of Silky Soccer Draft, Max Becker selects Kyle Smith, center back out of Ohio State University. And don't forget, the 11th overall pick, Matt Sanborn, also center back from Toledo. Wow, the center backs just keep increasing. I think he's only going for 5 center backs, so then him and Owen can score all the goals. Let's check it out to Mel Kiper on the Matt Sanborn draft analysis. Hello, Mel Kiper. One of the pros about Matt Sanborn. Now he can run a country mile in a single stride. Kid's got long legs, flat out. Let's not chew around the edge here. Let's get the crust. 9-9 finish, finishing in the last 5 minutes. I heard he's got 27 goals in the last 2 minutes in his NUHS career. Fake stat, by the way. Kevin Durant, if he was white and more athletic. This guy's just freak, long, and freaky. You know what I mean? Cons, I think he's recorded about 7 touches within the last calendar year. May have a little bit of rust on him, so potentially on a 7-year goal drought. I don't think he's scored since his junior year of high school. Maybe a problem, but I'm sure he'll figure it out. And he cannot take nature walks during deer season. Kid's an antelope, flat out. Stats, 7.53 long jump, world record by the way, when walking down the street. And he's got a 47.8 mile per hour top speed in water. I don't think that's applicable to soccer though, so odd stat to include there, Mel Kiper. I know, right, Mel Kiper? Who's next? Kyle Smith? Kyle Smith. Bang! Kyle Smith. Oh, this guy is an Ohio State University soccer player. How he fell this far, I do not know. He has dangerously high levels of dog in him, and he cranks 90s like Phantom from Ohio, 11-9000 Gyat Riz Baby Gronk style. Now, what are the cons about him? Default name. Just look at it. Now, he does not actually play soccer for Ohio State University, and he has actually only played 1 season of soccer in the last 9 years. So, a little bit, up and down here. Now, what are the stats about this guy? Runs 14 miles per day. 15.0 unrelated references per 90. Have no idea what he's saying, but you usually laugh. And 1.0 self-conscious shot attempts per 90. He's bound for at least 1 shot, but it's probably not going to go in. So that's up to Max Becker to score the goals, and Owen Ray is there to clean up there. Let's throw it back out to the host. Hello, Mel Kiper. Now, Ben is on the clock. What will he do with these picks? This is where we get to the real nitty-gritty details. Now that the stars like Daniel Gabura are off the board, what is Ben going to do? What is Ben going to do here? How's he going to fill out his roster? Let's throw it over to the commissioner to check this out. Woo! Let me see these picks. Well, there's 20 players and there's 18 players to draft. Here we go. So this is 12 and 13? This is 12 and 13. That doesn't sound right. I think this is 11 and 12. All right, with the 11th overall pick in this year's ASS draft, Ben Gabura selects Ryan Seeley. The crowd noise is not ready for this. Ryan Seeley, right winger out of Tri-C. And Will Byers, right wing back, out of North Olmsted High School. This is insane. This is insanity. Whoa. Let's go! This is an insane pickup by Team Ben Gabura right here. Let's throw it over to Mel Kiper to see how these kids shake out in the league. Let's start with Will Smith. Yeah, so simply Will Smith, Ben Gabura's legend. Can't go around it. He's one of the best players of all time in terms of banger bros. He's got spider legs that can reach around you, grab the ball, and pull your pants down all in one slide tackle. How do you get around it? I'm not sure. And he can scratch his knees standing straight up. Now, that's an interesting fact, but what are the cons about him? He's an ASS rookie. May shake in boots. Kid's never played a minute in ASS in his life. This is a new game, young fella. Now, what are the other cons? He's easy Demogorgon bait. Everyone knows that about Will Byers. He's also rustier than a spoon of tsunami. Kid hasn't played soccer in quite a while. Now, what are the stats? 3.9 emotes per 90. He'll hit a gwitty. And he's got a one-time camp counselor of the week. That may be 2-time, but I'm not sure if the kids really meant it. Now, let's throw it over to Ryan Seeley here, who seemed like the steal of the draft this low. Now, Mel Kiper, what do you think about Ryan Seeley here? Yeah, well, Ryan Seeley is he's a pretty good player. He's a right winger out of Tri-C University here. He's a focal point of an offense usually. Feed this man the rock straight up. CPR certified. He was an EMT for about 2 months. Pace so explosive. He's on the no-fly list. This guy will run around you and back it before you even notice. Now, cons, runs like he's got a rash. Now, prefers to start juggling when trapping the ball. I think that's more of a preference, not a skill issue. I'm pretty sure about that. And his finishing is questionable. I don't think he scored a goal last year. In fact, he's got 0.0 goals in ASS 2022. That seems like a concern considering ASS 2023 is only 1 year more than that. I can't imagine there's going to be much more goals there. But he's got 5.8 substitutions per 90. He's also got 86,536 bugs underneath skin. That's an interesting stat. You should probably start picking those out from underneath your skin, buddy. Wow, what a pickup by Ben Gabura there. This is a monumental occasion. Ryan Seeley has just gone 12th overall. A lot of pundits put him at 1. Most pundits put him a lot lower than 1. So I think this is a really good pickup for Ben. He's a real good glue guy, good for the locker room. I'm excited to see his career ahead under Team Ben. Now let's see what Max Becker has picked for his two picks. Woo! Wait! No! Wait! Woo! Okay, got it. I've lost count of the picks. 13. With the 13th overall pick in this year's ASS draft, Max Becker has selected Jeremy Duncan out of Ohio State University. And I dropped the card. With the 14th overall pick in this year's ASS draft, Team Max Becker has selected Brad Reinhardt, center back out of Reinhardt Landscaping. Wow. No! We're having some technical difficulties. Just one moment.
What the fuck happened? What happened?
We back. Let's get the Mel Kiper analysis on these two absolute studs. Let's start off with Brad Reinhardt. Mel, what do you have to say about Brad Reinhardt? Yeah, well, Brad Reinhardt is simply a great pickup. He's a strapping young lad that can lay down the boomstick if needed. He's also got that one goal in the 2023 NOHS alum game underneath his belt. So, special player that produces special moments. He's also scoring the goofiest goals you've ever seen. I've never seen him not score a goal that just has my hands on my head for the wrong reasons. Now, what are the cons about this guy? Possibly past his prime. Questionable whether he's reached the cliff. He's got solid goalkeeper ability when he's not playing goalkeeper. That seems like a problem. Never seen him even think about doing a step over. Man does not have a deep bag. I don't even know if he has a Duffy on him. So let's see the stats about this guy. He once scored a 70-plus yard goal in North Homestead High School. That was impressive. I was a ball boy for that. 1.0 amazing plays per 90. You don't know how he scores, but he'll score. And it's going to be amazing. And he's got 2.7 bounces per pass. He's got to bring that number down if he wants to make it in this league. Now, Mel, what else do you have to say about his Max Becker's second pick over here, Jeremy Duncan? Now, Jeremy Duncan says he's a goalkeeper here. We have no idea where this guy's going to play. He's come out into the draft announcing that he wants to be an any. He wants to be a fill. So where's he going to play? No one knows. No one's even seen him play outside of goalkeeper. So let's see what his goalkeeper ability is here. He knows when he has it covered. To be honest, you know, if it's going out, he knows it, and he's going to let it go out. He also eats 100-mile-per-hour rockets to the stomach like it's breakfast. Absolutely gobbles that shit up. Now he's also Golden League. That's impressive. Now cons: eyesight, depth perception. And he also carries the ball like a loaf of bread. So, but considering he might not be playing goalkeeper for this club, this might be a pro. Now, what are the stats about this guy? He's got 7.8 shots covered per 90, 1.0 bags for softer shots per 90, and 2.78 KDA with rise. That's impressive. Now, let's throw it back to the host here. Thank you, Mel. Now, again, Ben is on the clock here. Let's see what he does with his later picks. And Ben is ready to go. Let's throw it out to the commissioner. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let's get it. What are we at? How many cards are left?
No idea.
16th. With the 16th overall pick in the ASS draft, Ben Gabura selects Corey Heitman, goalkeeper out of Cincinnati. Wow, he has picked up his goalkeeper. And also, with the 17th overall pick, Ben Gabura has selected Eric Nguyen, left back out of Dowd University. Thank you. And there it is. We were wondering when the goalkeepers were going to come off the board. Many people have said that the goalkeepers were going to go a little later because they're both so good. Were you going to pick one this early when the other one's guaranteed to the other team? Ben has gone and pulled the trigger. He has chosen his goalkeeper, Corey Heitman. Let's throw it over to Mel Kiper to get the analysis on him. Hello. Now, Corey Heitman. He's goalkeeper. He also plays right wing, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be goalkeeper. Now, what are the pros about this guy? Grip strength. Just look at that. Okay, he's also a pressing machine. Don't know how useful this is in goalkeeping, but he may be impossible to score against. What are the cons? Feet. He's also so good at stopping goals that he quite literally cannot score one. But considering he's in goal, I don't think this should be a problem for Team Ben. He's also got questionable knees. Injury report says that he should be fine, but he also has no MCL. Now, what is the stats about this guy? Way too many worldies saved per 90. Strikers hate him. Everybody that shoots on goal hates him. He's just infuriating to play against. 3.6 requests for sub per shift. Now, he's the only goalie on the roster, so I hope this stat will go down to 0 or around there, or at least for Ben's sake, he hopes that. He's also an All-American ball slanger. No questions asked. Just look at the picture. Jesus. Now, let's throw it over to Mel Kiper for the Eric Nguyen analysis here. Now, hello, Mel Kiper. Eric, what more can be said about the left back, the prototypical left back of North Olmsted High School soccer? He absolutely gobbles up open space. Once he sees that space, he's going. You're not catching him unless you're standing in front of him. And now, what else? He's got vibes, and he's also got super hot fire beats. Have you ever listened to this kid? This kid throws it down on the tracks. Cons? Soccer. That might be an issue. Stats, 2.3 apologies per 90, 1.0 touches per progressive carry, and 0.2 left-footed touches per 90. Fun fact, I actually thought he was left-footed before this, but turns out he's right-footed. Stat has changed to left-footed touches per 90. Okay, let's throw it over to the host of this show, where we are going to announce the... We're going to announce Mr. Irrelevant here for Max Becker. Let's throw over to Commissioner to get the 18th pick. Yes, you all knew who was coming. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? I know all you people thought it was going to be John Kramer. Well, wrong! John Kramer's been ruled out of the season. Devastating knee injury. Now, Team Max Becker has actually picked up his goalie with Mr. Irrelevant here. And this year's Mr. Irrelevant in the ASS draft is Gannon Graff, goalkeeper, ODU. Wow. Well, there you have it. Last pick in the draft is Gannon Graff, goalkeeper. Let's throw it over to Mel to see what is all about this goalkeeper. There we go. Hello. Now, what are the pros about Gannon Graff here? 100% of his saves are for the camera. You'd think this guy is a world-class goalie if you just saw pictures of his save, but he's also actually a world-class goalie. Now, don't hit in the top corner. That's his bread and butter. Also, he's got 2 double quarter pounders, extra cheese strapped to his hips. That is good for jumping because that badonkadonk be shaken. Now, cons. He feels that he's true calling that striker. Odd, considering he's a goalkeeper, and that's actually very far away from striker and completely unrelated. I don't think he's got the skill sets for striker, let's be honest. He also needed a helmet for his little head in high school. That's funny. Now, stats, he's got a 50-inch standing vertical. He's also got a 74% clean sheet percentage in 2021. That's a real stat as well. That team was disgusting. Now, 289 saves in NOH's career. That's also a real stat. This guy is an absolute pincushion. Let's just be honest. This guy's a great pickup as Mr. Irrelevant here. Max Becker has secured his franchise goalkeeper with the very last pick of the draft. That's just impressive. Now let's throw it over to the host to wrap things up. Yes. Hello, everybody. Well, that concludes it. I didn't make a draft board while this went out, so we're going to have to recap who went where later on. But this was an amazing draft, let's be honest. A lot of guys came out off the board here. I'm sad about the ones that didn't get drafted, but I'm sure that they'll have a chance in the minors and will eventually have their opportunity. But I'm excited for this year of Association Silky Soccer. It's going to be an absolute ride. And let's go and eat some shin bones. You know what I mean? Let's go get a championship, Max Becker. Go Team Max! Go Team Max! Go Team Max! Go Team Max!